Hello and welcome to Pravus Gaming, back with some more Civ 5 Polynesia. We got a lot of places starving by the looks of it, including some of our primary cities, which is a little concerning to me. Trying to figure out exactly what happened there that would cause it. Honolulu and Tonga should have been fine, I would have thought, but all of a sudden they're starving, so... Right, we'll have to find a way to circumvent that if we can. In the meantime, our happiness is down as a result. So, yeah, we're going to have to figure out a new way to deal with that. One way to try and figure this out, we can see if anybody has any good resources to trade, because I haven't really been doing that, but so far it looks like they don't. As far as I can tell,
I trust
everybody only has one of everything. They're not really expanding beyond that, which is concerning to me, but...
Hola?
So all I can do is just sell my wine, because nobody has any luxuries to trade. Brilliant. Either that or they're already being traded. Very possible. Very, very possible. But hopefully the extra gold eventually and the marble will be very nice for me. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring our galleass around. We'll want to upgrade that to a frigate pretty soon. We could upgrade that to a galleass, but I'm sorry, a Gatling gun, but I'm actually going to leave my units as they are because they have an extra range right now. I can always upgrade them later, can't I? Of course I can. Okay. Well, the seaport should bump my happiness up a teensy-weensy bit. Oh, right. You're not happy that I didn't embargo Brazil. Well, I'm very sorry. Alright. Our apologies. We will not settle near you in the future. That's fine. I have no intention of settling near you. If I'm ever going to have lands over there, it's because I conquered you. Alright. Let's trade. I cannot trade with my... Let's take it over to Honolulu and see if we can eventually trade with them. Let's upgrade to a frigate. Takes a little bit of iron, but I should have some, and one of my new cities actually already has iron, so that'll be nice. Ah, factories. Yes. Do I want the Louvre first? No, I think I'm gonna get a factory first because this ideology is actually gonna be very important, I think. All right, so we have our coal. Let's go ahead and start working toward getting our food. Let's also purchase a worker here because I don't have one yet. There we go. The first thing they should expand to is taking Lake Victoria. Having a national wonder is always kind of nice, but don't know if I'll need it for sure. Alright, there we go. I can start trading some stuff. So, who is having the most trouble right now? That would be... Well, none of you. You're all actually doing pretty well right now because we're happy again. I'm going to go ahead and trade with Raiatea. I'm going to give you some hammers to work with, and you guys will do your thing from there. Actually, I want to actually bring you over here. It's making me build farms on hills, which I'm always loath to do, especially when there's a nice, perfect place for one right there. But, oh well. Alright, more city-state actions going on right now that I'm not really taking advantage of. I don't think I need to counter-spy, but I could start trying to get somebody under my control. For example, I'm going to send this spy to Sofia and let them rig some elections and try to keep them firmly in my pocket. Laventa cannot be under the influence of the Mayans. They are my neighbors. I am not okay with them exerting control over me. There we go. Don't want that risk. If we ever have to go to war with the Mayans, the last thing you want is them coming down on your doorstep with a neighbor. No. Not a good idea. Alright, I can steal electricity. That'll be nice. I found aluminum way over there, but I did find it, so that counts. Right? Of course it does. Somebody just sent a tourist thing to me. It's a little compromising there, isn't it? Okay. What would help to make this grow? We have a granary. We're going to have sheep and such as well already, so that's fine. A lighthouse might help. It'd be better if I had some fish or something else to work with. I don't. I could always just get a library. And that might be best for now. Yeah, we'll do a library. I'm going to want that eventually anyway. So we'll do it. The most of the fish is located over here. That should be fine. Let's build a farm. Let's build a lighthouse. I converted to Catholicism there because I'm next to the Brazilians. They can let me build a monastery, though. If only I had that in my capital. I got plenty of wine to go around, but I don't. However, pagodas are not bad. Yeah, let's get a pagoda. Pagodas are actually quite good. And while I'm at it, let's get ourselves a cathedral back in Tonga. Okay. Now I can start accumulating more faith as before. Haven't had any great people in a little while, but that's okay. I'm actually kind of toying with what ideology I should be picking up. What do you guys think? Freedom is an easy enough choice, but I do that a lot of my games. I might actually want to do something different. I'm tempted to say I'm going to go with fascism, but we'll see how that works. Alright, now I can get gold for every harbor, seaport, and lighthouse. That'll be nice. Extra production and culture with the East India Company, i.e., in my capital. Or I could get a Great Admiral. No, Merchant Navy makes the most sense, so we're going to pick that one up. That should be nice. My gold production just jumped a tiny little bit. Yes, we'll work together with Songhai a little bit more. Of course, the Brazilians are happy with that choice. More Gatling guns. Good, good, good. What else do I want? Well, I don't have a monument. No, we need a library first. Let's get another cargo ship so I can trade with my other city. And we'll pop our musketmen down here. Let's actually go ahead and upgrade some of these guys. It costs a chunk of money, I know, but it's nice to have an up-to-date military. Why do you think the United States spends so gosh darn much money on our military every year? Part of it's research and development, and part of it is just so we keep way ahead of the curve with a good, up-to-date, well-trained military. But I don't need to be spreading American propaganda stuff right now. Alright, let's buy that, and let's buy the iron. There we go. I'm gonna go work the iron, and in the meantime, that... Yeah, there we go. Work in Lake Victoria. 6 food. Perfect. That should spread my city pretty quickly. Alright. They seem to think a university or a workshop. I'm gonna go with workshop. Some of the basics to get some stuff up there. Production and other values. I'm about to get a factory, and let's send you to... What is this one called? Nukuhiba. So we're going to send another bunch of hammers that way. Let's get some iron. And do I want to buy the factory? Because I kind of want to get my ideology quickly. I can't afford it yet, but I can next turn. Alright. So let's go ahead and build the Louvre in Honolulu. Let's build a archaeologist in Samoa. Let's get... I really could use more... I'm gonna get a windmill because I really could use more production in Tonga. They're actually a little bit slow at the moment. There we go. Good. Good. Open borders? Absolutely. Let's get that modifier. Now that I have aesthetics, I have a natural bonus that should outstrip whatever they can do in terms of tourism. So, alright. Colosseum. I am low on happiness right now. Oh, hang on. I forgot to buy my factory like an idiot. You want marble. But you'll give me open borders. Actually, that's useful to me. Can I get 3? I can. Alright, we'll do that. What the heck? Ah! No! Okay, the Mayans got order. Alright. I was worried that they just took one of my 2 options. Order is probably not what I was going to go with anyway, although it's not a bad choice. I'll show you my options by next turn. Alright, next, let's get the deer, I suppose. Apparently my workers have begun migrating, mass migration down to my islands, which is not a bad thing, but I kind of needed the aluminum, so I'll have to personally fix that in a little bit. The good thing is I do have a fair number of antiquity sites nearby, which will give me a lot of artifacts that I can use. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Ideology. Alright, I don't want order. Everything can work for a cultural victory. So it doesn't matter as much which one you pick. You have to pick... Well, first off, the bonuses are different, so that matters. But primarily, you want to consider what is your alternative playstyle. So, for example, freedom, good for science, diplomacy, and culture. Well, science is nice, but I'm definitely not really worried about the diplomacy option. Freedom is good, but I'm not going to go with it. Autocracy, military, and diplomacy. Now military I kind of expect I'll be using at some point. So, if I look down here, I can say cult of personality is 50% tourism to civilizations fighting a common enemy. So if I can get people to go to war with each other, then great. The problem is, I'm not convinced I can do that. So as much as I really wanted to get autocracy, I'm not convinced that would work. Here's where autocracy is useful to me. 250 tourism with all known civs whenever these guys are born. I should be getting a lot of them. So, right from the get-go, from Tier 1, I should be getting some tourism boosts. And it's early enough in the game that should happen a lot. Complicated. Freedom, on the other hand, gives me additional 34% tourism wherever there's a broadcast tower. And that's great. I'm not certain I'll be able to get my broadcast tower anytime soon. I'm not sure if it actually mathematically works out to be better or not. And order, alternatively, is tourism to any civilization that has less happiness than me, which would be great, but happiness is obviously not my strong suit. What the heck? I usually do freedom, and today I probably would, but because I usually do that, I'm gonna break my trend and go with autocracy. There we go. 2 free tenants for me. We're gonna grab futurism first thing first, and then I could really use some health. So universal healthcare is nice because I have 1 wonder, but that's it. So I'm thinking, oh crap, I don't have any castles or anything. I got nothing here. None of this is gonna work. Oh. Alright. We'll get fortified borders, and then we'll start working on using castles and such to my advantage. Okay. We've made our way this far up the tree. I could go for artillery, but this is an oceanic map. I can rely on frigates for most of my job, so I'm either going to rush... I think I'm going to rush radio, and that makes sense. Broadway is great. The Eiffel Tower is useful. 12 tourism, and of course the broadcast tower is also great. So yeah, we're gonna go with radio. That's the most logical choice at this point. I guess a factory in Nuka Hiva makes sense. I'm gonna build a camp. Are you planning on settling? Is that what I'm seeing here? I think you might be planning on it. That would be exceedingly rude, but I don't think you'd actually take anything from me that I need, so... Am I upset by this or not? Well, you want to settle by Brazil. Yeah, he just settled. Okay. That's a very questionable location because there's literally nothing for you to get.
Is the following...
We'll sell some more wine. I actually should start charging more for this, to be frank. Oh well. Alright, Colosseum should bump me a little bit higher in my happiness once again. Pyramids are finally built. 1740 AD. Honolulu is starving, huh? Well, that's sad. Alright. We have our iron. Alright, I guess I'll just set these guys to auto work now because they got done faster than I expected there. Alright, trade with Washington. 33 gold per turn is great. Honolulu's having a little trouble. Let's get the monument, and I actually do want to get a worker. It'll only take a turn, but I need that aluminum. Aluminum is useful. Very good resource to have on hand. Alright, well, I guess I better bring my military back. Was hoping to block him, but it was too late. There was nothing to be done about it. Yes, I'll be friends with you. More tourism for me. Now, get over it, Attila. I don't even care what you say. Now, the thing about tourism and the cultural victory is it's so misleading because most of the way through the game, you feel like you're just not making any headway. It's 1745, turn 174, and I only have 42 tourism to show for it. I mean, come on. It's like, you suck, right? No, actually I don't. I do not suck. The thing about the cultural victory is it really takes a while to hit the ground. But once it does, woo! You find your tourism skyrockets. Alright, this actually has 3 rivers, so I'll go ahead and get a hydro plant in Samoa. 3 river tiles, I should clarify. Research agreement, absolutely. A little bit more money spent, but a little bit more science and friendliness gained. Archaeologists, go ahead and construct a dig. Let's trade with the Brazilians some more. Do I want a museum now? Not especially yet. How about the castle? Yes, the castle will be good because I'll start getting some happiness. Now the castles are worth it to me in more ways than one. And they're pretty easy for me to build at this point. Attila is now at war with Songhai. That's interesting. Alright, the Louvre is mine, so that's nice. I do not have the most money, but that's okay. Great musician, even better. Let's get some aluminum. And I got a great engineer. Ooh, I can use things like that. This is going well for me. I might be able to speed the Eiffel Tower or something. I'll need to see what I'm missing and what should be a priority at this point. Alright, let's just set these workers to do their thing. There's only 1 river tile here, so a hydro plant is only worth 1 production and it costs an aluminum. I'm gonna go ahead and get another castle instead. Cultural heritage, repeal arts, absolutely not. To be frank, I really don't know. Alright. I'll let them do cultural heritage, but I absolutely do not want them repealing arts funding. He's going to anyway, but I really don't want him to. So I'll have to vote against it. Okay. More gold from trade routes? Nice. Let's see what else I can do with my fascism. Happiness from Barracks Armory Military Academy. Nice. Strategic resources is always good. Military units. I haven't conquered anything for this, so that's not useful. Unit maintenance is not bad. Ugh, so many things I could do instead, but I am having a lot of trouble with my happiness. So let's grab militarism. The extra happiness should tide me over for a little bit. And we'll see how that does. Brazil has denounced the Huns. Good time for me to also denounce the Huns. So let's do it. I'm going to make people happy. Yeah, they all passed. Crap. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and denounce the Huns. So publicly denounce. Yes. That should give me some bonus points with Brazil and Songhai. Probably America as well. The Mayans may not like it. I don't know. I actually have the highest score, surprisingly, right now. Alright. Can I steal... I don't have enough money to justify stealing anything from these guys, actually. That's a shame. It's a downright shame. Okay. Let's go ahead and get another factory. We're going to rush that. We're going to have super production in these towns, and they're going to build my low-level buildings so fast it's not even a concern. Alright, Washington's happy with me. Brazil is not happy, surprisingly. You want an embassy? Alright, I'll give you an embassy, but don't expect me to be good friends with you, Attila. I've researched you in history. I know what you are. You're a monster. Okay. Armory. Yes. Additional happiness for me. Yes. More armories. Yes. More armories. Everyone's going to be so happy in my place that if we start exerting some tourist influence, we're going to be in good shape. Yeah. You want more? You just offered this to me. Fine. You don't get wine. No wine for you. No wine for you. Alright. I think this pretty much wraps up this episode. Our expansion is going quite well. We now have 5 cities to work with. If Attila is now kind of ripe for conquest against Songhai, I could rush to his defense, get a good ally in the process, and start wiping this guy off the map. Take his copper. Very tempting. I might actually do that. I'm thinking about it. Alright, well, we'll decide that next turn. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Pravus with Civ 5 Polynesia. Stick around. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next time.